Good morning students. Today we are going to study about structure of ocean floor. Okay. So this is lesson number 4. Now children, you can see in figure 4.1 various landforms. Okay. So there are different types of landforms. So first you can see that is mountain, then it is plateau, then coastal plains, then continental slope, marine trench, abyssal plain, marine island. Then you can see mid-oceanic submerged hills. Submerged means which is underwater. Okay, it is in the inside the water or in the water or underwater you can say. Now continents and oceans are a part of the lithosphere and hydrosphere respectively. So what is lithosphere? Lithosphere means land. Hydrosphere means water or you can say ocean. Okay, water in form of ocean, river, anything, that is hydrosphere. Then second point is continents and oceans lie on plates. So how many continents are there? There are 7 continents. So that is Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Europe, Australia and Antarctica. So continent and ocean lie on plates. Ocean means what? There is Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea. So these are oceans. Okay. Now during low tides, the level of ocean water goes down and the land below the water near the coast is exposed. Ship wreck when they strike against the rocks in the ocean. Shipwreck means ships damage when they strike against the rocks in the ocean. If the above points are correct, then select the most appropriate options from the following. The surface of the earth is occupied by land and water. Okay. So you know that the surface of earth is occupied by land and water, and there is land below the ocean too. Even if the water has the same level, the land submerged. Submerged means underwater. Okay, is not even. It is not same everywhere. Okay, the level of water and land is uneven. So this thing you have to discuss in the class regarding the choice of your option, and you should know from your teachers about the correct options. Okay, now geographical explanation. We know that proportion of water and land is uneven on the earth. It is not same. Okay, it is not equal you can say. Around 71% of the surface is covered by water, but there is land even below this water. But like water, it is not at the same level. Now we classify the various landforms on the earth on the basis of altitude. So what is altitude? Altitude means height. A similar classification can be done for landforms submerged under the water. Now children, think about it. If the classification of the landforms on land can be done on the basis of altitude, it means height, on the basis of height and size, then how can the landform submerged underwater be classified? So I will tell you, they are classified on the basis of depth from the sea. Okay, sea floor and the shape of the land. Now try to name the landforms shown in figure 4.1. As I told you, first one is mountain, second one is plateau, then coastal plain, continental slope, trench, marine trench, abyssal plain, then it is marine island, mid-oceanic submerged hills. Okay. What parameters were used for classifying the landforms on the earth? So it was used, altitude and shape of the land are the parameters were used for classifying the landforms on the earth. What parameters were used for naming landforms below water? So depth from the sea floor and size of land are the parameters were used for naming the landforms below water. Now, geographical explanation. The relief of ocean floor. Now, what is relief? Relief means land, the land of ocean floor. Land submerged. Submerged means whatever land which is underwater, it is below oceanic water, is called the ocean floor. Okay. When land submerged below oceanic water is called the ocean floor. The relief of ocean. The relief of ocean means, relief means land of ocean. Floor is decided upon by the depth from the sea floor and the shape of the land there. The average depth of the oceans is around 3700 meters. The ocean bed is also uneven like the land on the continents. The ocean floor relief consists of all submerged landforms. The structure of the ocean floor differs from ocean to ocean. We will look at the sequence of landforms and the details of major landforms on the ocean floor. As we go away from the coast, the structures of the ocean floor changes. Now study the explanation below and figure together. So now we are going to study about continental shelf. The land near the coast and submerged under the sea is called continental shelf. What is continental shelf? The land which is near the coast and it is submerged. Submerged means it is under the water. Okay, under the sea is called the continental shelf. This is the shallowest part of the ocean bed. What is the shallowest? Which is the shallowest part of the ocean bed? So continental shelf is the shallowest part of the ocean bed. It is also called submerged coastlands. Its slope is gentle. Its slope is gentle. Okay. The extent of the continental shelf is not uniform everywhere. It is narrow along the coast of some continents while it is broad for hundreds of kilometers at others. Its depth is up to 200 meters below the sea level. The continental shelf is very important from the point of view of humans. Extensive fishing grounds are found in the continental shelf. As this part is shallow, the sunlight reaches its bed. Algae, plankton, and etc. grow here, and this is food for fish. Now, natural gas, mineral oil, and various minerals can be obtained by mining the continental shelf. For example, Mumbai High, located on the continental shelf of the Arabian Sea. It is a source from where we obtain mineral oil and natural gas. Now we will study about continental slope. After the extent of continental shelf is over, the slope of the seabed becomes steeper. This is called continental slope. The depth of the slope is from 200 meters to 3600 meters, that is 3600. In some places it is more. The continental slope is narrow. The lower boundary of continental slope is considered to be boundary of continents. Now abyssal plain. What is abyssal plain? Now, children, beyond the continental slope lie the abyssal plains, okay, which are the flat part of the seabed. The abyssal plains consist of various submerged landforms like hills, plateaus, and etc. Now, mountains, ranges, and plateau. Let us study about mountain, ranges, and plateaus. The hills and mountains found on the ocean bed are called submerged hill and mountains. These hills are hundreds of kilometers wide and thousands of kilometers long. Peaks of some of the submerged hill come above the sea level. They are visible to us as marine island. Islands in the Atlantic Ocean, Andaman and Nicobar Island in the Bay of Bengal are example. Okay. So, the summits of some marine islands are flat and extensive. They are called oceanic or submarine plateau. For instance, Chacos Plateau in the Indian Ocean. Now let us study about marine deeps and marine trenches. On the ocean bed, there are some landforms which are deep, narrow and steep. They are called marine deeps or trenches. Generally, the shallower ones are called marine deeps, while deeper ones and extending for longer distance are called trenches. The trenches are thousands of meters deep from the sea level. The Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean is the deepest trench in the world. Its depth is around 11,034 meters. The mid-oceanic submerged hills and marine trenches are geologically the most active areas of ocean bed in the world. There are many active volcanoes here. These areas are also earthquake prone areas. Earthquakes and volcanic eruption occurring in the ocean beds give rise to tsunamis in the nearby coastal areas. Okay, so you know what is tsunami. Now children, about marine depositions we will study in next lecture. Okay.